Johnny, another 0-0 today. Is it hard to not feel frustrated by that?
Yeah, it is. I'm proud of the performance. I'm proud of my players. The hard work that they put in on the pitch, the way they defended, real solid shape, real threat on the counter. But I want to be coming. I want to come here and win. I feel like my team's capable of it. I think what we're showing a real strong mentality and a real willingness to put in the hard yards, and that's allowing us to compete with teams that are right up the top of the league. But I genuinely feel that we're capable of beating them, and we're not turning those points into free, and we're not turning those situations that we're having in games to our advantage. So it is frustrating in that respect, but you know, I can't sit here and be downbeat with what I've just seen when my players have given me what they've given me. The supporters have come and got behind us the way they have. I think we have to be really proud of the football club tonight. And on another night we might have won, but we're playing against a good team that are obviously going to have their moments too. And when it got tough, we were willing to put bodies on the line, defend and make blocks, and goalkeeper make saves. So it's a tough place to come, and we walk away with a really hard-earned point.
Yeah, it took a while, but it did get a little bit more open towards the end. Do you feel like maybe we were a bit hesitant in attacking moments?
I just think we didn't turn those situations that we work on from our really good shape that allows us to go and exploit teams as they're coming onto us. We can hit teams when they leave spaces behind, and then that's about the final ball, the final little bit of quality, cross, whatever it is in those moments that we have to get right, that too often we're not getting right at the minute. So, but we're all aware of that. We know, the group knows what we are is really solid, and we can't go away from that, because that's serving us really well. We're not conceding a lot of goals. Obviously we have to find a way now of staying as solid as we are, but also having more of an attacking threat. So that's going to be our focus.
You adjusted the formation, adjusted the personnel. How do you feel it went tonight?
Yeah, I think everyone who came in, knew their roles within the team, and what I wanted to do was make changes to freshen it up, but it to look seamless. And you make 6 changes sometimes, and you look and you think, well, that doesn't quite look like us, or a little bit unrecognisable. That wasn't the case. We looked very much like the team that we have been of late, the team that's really hard to beat, really hard to play against. So those boys coming in, they knew their roles, and they performed really well.
And then moving into Saturday, sort of a different challenge. You've got a team that are sort of fighting for their lives in that bottom 2. What's your message to the boys ahead of that one?
My message to the boys is what I've just said in the changing room. There is that we have to approach that game with the same mentality that we've shown coming up against the teams at the top end of the league. Because if we dip below that, it becomes tricky. We aren't the same team when we haven't got that bite, that edge to us. So it's important, because it's not a team at the top of the league, it's a team towards the bottom, that we don't change our attitude, our mindset, our willingness to do the hard yards, and I know that we can turn these little moments that we're not quite capitalising on. Something's going to turn, and we are going to start scoring more goals, and someone's going to be the hero, and hopefully that comes Saturday.